It's Corduroy today. Corduroy, third track of No Rain, No Flowers. This tune's fun. This tune didn't exist before we went to the studio. And it was written kind of on the first night. Couple bottles of wine in the control room. In the studio room. I wasn't even there. I turned up the next day and there was suddenly this new tune on the table. And it's called Corduroy because it's got lots of chords in it, and that's literally it. And then based the whole lyric around that concept. I think Dave and Sam and Ollie were basically just jamming this, putting in loads of silly little chords, and it all came together quite nicely. I think the drums were based or influenced by an Anderson .Paak tune, and it just kind of went from there really. I don't know how the Ollie came about with these hooks either. Just kind of fell out of him, as they often do. But yeah, so this starts with the intro. Good place to start. Ooh, those drums are crunchy. Yeah, this is that retro colour plugin again, making it sound like it's been recorded onto physical media and used and abused to high heaven. Really compressed as well. This is a savage plugin. It's a nice little loop in it. Nice pattern there from Sammy Boy. This is quite a sparse tune, orchestration wise. It is very, very simple stuff. Got some little dub siren noises, which are a bit silly. And then we got our mate Dubber, DJ Dubber Dutch, who me and Jake play with in other outfits, to do some cuts on it, which he was very up for, and they came out. They sound great. Ooh. Yeah, it's very sparse instrumentation really, and then the horns are just kind of classic soul-y R&B kind of Motown-ish. All in octaves, nothing fancy harmony-wise. Very, minimalist orchestration on this track really. You've just got bass, drums, guitar, horns, and a bit of scratch. That's it. Oh yeah, and then these stabs here. That's what I meant to do. Two horribly out of tune pianos that can be, I think one of them's gone now. One of those pianos does not exist anymore. These are the two pianos that were in the rehearsal studio where we spent a lot of our time. If you've seen the little writing session videos, it's that studio there. The piano in the corner is one of them, and then the other one is now destroyed. I think it had enough, but this is probably one of the last recordings of that piano, and it sounds horrible, but it's perfect for this really aggressive, so out of tune, banging. And then Ollie's vocal comes in with a bit of a telephone effect on it.
I can tell by the rise of awkward silence, the shoe might not fit. My palms are sweating onions, and the wolf inside me's howling like the wind. He's dancing round that bad karma. Now, truly, if we had
So yeah, very sparse verse, bass, guitar, drums, vocals, telephone effect. And then the pre-chorus here, we bring in a bit of pad stuff. So we've got ooze. Ooh, and I've put a little phaser on it. Oh yeah. Very sneaky. Huh? They sound fun. And then there's an organ as well that comes in. Guitar goes to just held chords. And that all contributes to a nice washy pre-chorus.
truly, if we hadn't hit things this way,
Some little dub siren bits going on as well in the middle left here.
feel good time. The situation sound like milk without a side, and I never knew. Go fill your boots. We took the long way around, said you're right. Feels good, it's been done. No one's taught us the basics of how to do love.
It's a nice hook, that very nice hook. It was one of those moments that you get when you're writing music where you think, that's surely I've stolen that. Surely that's someone else's tune that I've heard a while ago, forgotten what it is, but it's entered the subconscious. Definitely stolen it. Hope we haven't. I don't think we have. But it's got a really nice little harmony on it as well. It's one of my favourite BV's harmonies on the album, I think. So
No one's taught us the basics of how to do love.
lovely. Add in the harmony. It's got this little chromatic falling thing.
No one's taught us the basics of how to do love.
How to do love. It's fun. And then we also recorded gang vocals. This is a fun little day. I think we want to try and do something similar for the next album if it's appropriate musically. But yeah, it was a very last minute thing, so we only had a few people, but we invited some fans, fans of ours to come and record gang vocals. Just basically turn up to a little, essentially village hall and shout some lyrics. It was a fun day. We'll definitely try and do something similar for the next album as well. And they sounded great. We layered them up a few times. So silly. We had a lot of fun doing that and just giving it that kind of slightly rowdy, shouty pub atmosphere. This is a bit of a rah kind of song, you know. So I don't know what that was. Horns have their own little bit, and then they double the vocals as well. And that's that. I think there's just a bit of guitar and organ. That's pretty groovy, I think. And then the little horn tag.
You're satin, I'm corduroy. I'm self-aware but not enough to care. You seem to have it all but not enough to share. And it's bonkers how opposite we really are. Well, we clapped it and felt it the way.
That was fun. Yeah, so back to the same instrumentation as verse 1 here. Very much just back into it. And then we've got a couple little nuggets of fun, like this little thing from Jake.
That's bonkers, mate.
and this little fun kind of using a mute that's very common in like trad jazz and musical numbers from the earlier half of last century. Which is silly, and this little drum dropout here is quite nice.
We really are. Well, we clocked it and felt it the way.
It just kind of stops for a beat, which is fun. Gives it a little lift.
Well, we clocked it and felt it the weight of his word. But chipping our teeth here from biting our tongues is a style game. Can leave a sour taste. Now, truly, if we had.
And there's, if you've watched the shoulder to shoulder video, you would have heard this effect before, but it's quite a fun.
Our taste. Now.
That's a fun little sound. I quite like that sound. I should probably get that on my little sample pad. Notes.
Our taste.
For me,
Now. Truly, if we had
back to the same thing, just
this way,
some little horn pads as well.
we could have had.
Bit of harmony.
Out of sight.
I think it sounds slightly filtered as well, slightly muffled, so they sit under everything else.
And I never knew. Go fill your boots. We took the long way around. Said you're right. Feels good, it's been done. No one's taught us the basics of how to do love.
Lovely bit of scratching from the rubber.
You're satin, and I'm Corduroy.
And then possibly the most untidy ending to a song that we've recorded. Very good. Yeah, I think this piano is completely out of sync with the bass because I didn't listen. I don't think everything was recorded at this point. Had to retime it slightly to fit. Yeah, nice and out of tune. Lovely. That is Corduroy. Quite a bare bones kind of tune. Not much production wise, very simple arrangement. Works very well live because of it. Keeping it simple with just one keyboard, one guitar, horn section, bass, drums. Bit of, oh yeah, there's claps. Thickening up the snare. I'm sorry, Dubber, I had to cut that bit out to get this in.
Playing silly buggers.
Corduroy.
It's just a bit too much going on. That is Corduroy. If you have any questions, do ask below. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, Patreon.